Janet, who do we got going on right now? We got some.
Wow,
We
did
got
you
the
take a
guy.
breath?
We got the guy that's
We have-
all about entertainment. That's all about TV. Besides
have-
Bob Ross. I got more to say.
Oh my gosh.
Can I say something else?
We're here with
Is there
Walt
anything else I
Belcher
can
from the
say?
Tampa Tribune.
Walt Belcher?
Walt, welcome.
Hi, good to be here. Good to
Are
be
you
here.
how you doing,
cold?
baby?
Listen, huh?
It's 110 degrees. You're cold?
No, I just
Why is he
yeah,
cold?
well,
He's
Yeah.
chilly. He
you
was
look
chilly.
great though. Well,
Nice. How you doing, Walt?
I'm doing fine.
How's
I'm
the
doing great.
newspaper
No, you
business?
Listen, I don't know about the newspaper business.
you
but
just got back from LA, didn't you?
I've been watching all the fall series. I got tapes, DVDs
Stacked up everywhere.
around the.
Well, we want to hear about him.
Well, listen, there's like 30 new shows coming on, and they all start. Some start next week, but the week after, the last week of September, all the favorites come back. Heroes, you know the.
What are some of the new shows?
Hold
that
on,
we're
hold
gonna
on,
know?
Janet. I have specific questions to
Yes,
ask.
Okay,
thank
not
you.
about the
Okay, Walt.
caveman's. The caveman.
Walt, talk to me. I need 10 seconds on the caveman. I need the other one with the spike.
The Kids Nation.
The kids in it,
yeah.
yes, that,
Yeah.
and I also need the other one with the
Pushing Daisies.
Chuck Lorre. No, the Chuck Lorre thing.
The Chuck Lorre. Oh, the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. Tell me about those
Listen,
four things.
Nerds are in this year.
Big.
If you're a nerds,
Oh, you
there's
fit
all
right
kind
in,
of
Rob.
shows
Thanks,
about
Janet.
people who are geeky. You know, the Chuck is a guy who's a nerd. who
Oh,
works-
I saw those.
That's on
Yeah, I saw
NBC. He
those.
gets a computer file loaded down into his brain, and he becomes a super spy.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
Cavemen is one of yours. You like
Geico.
Cavemen.
Well, I'm just a fan of the Martin Agency
well,
and Steve Bassett.
I think they have trouble stretching the commercial into a 30-minute or comedy. It seems
You're not
it's-
the first person to say that.
Well-
Eric Deggans agreed with you last
Well, a lot
week.
of the
Oh, yes,
the
he
cavemen look kind of goofy and they have trouble. But there's a guy from Lakeland named Bill Martin, who's a great writer. He worked on Third Rock from the Sun,
Yep.
and he's been assigned to the show to try to bring it up and make it worthwhile. So we got to wait and see if Caveman gets better. But the pilot was kind of guys like it, but it's kind of goofy, and I don't know.
It's Caveman. It's not
Yeah.
Cavewoman.
Now, my favorite show is Pushing Daisies. You got to remember ABC Wednesday night. This is a really
I'm gonna jot that down.
surrealistic kind of show where a guy has the ability to bring people back from the dead. He touches them.
Oh, I get it. Pushing daisies up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like.
Are you kidding
If
me,
you ever saw
Janet?
Dead Like Me, it's all about death and dying and staying alive. He can bring people back from the dead, and he uses this to make money. He collects rewards from dead people. Where there's a murder
When they were
mystery. And what happens is he brings his old girlfriend back to life. She's been murdered, but he can't touch her again because the second time he touches somebody, they're dead forever. So
You know, you've talked a lot about shows. What about reality shows?
Oh,
no?
the
Are there
reality
tons
show.
of those?
There's a big
Oh, I don't
reality
wanna
show
see
next
that.
week that's controversial. Kids
the
Nation.
kids. Yeah, I
Kids
saw
Nation.
that.
Yes.
A lot of people are knocking this show because they took 40 kids, they took them out in the desert, and they let them by themselves.
But where did they have to shoot that? They didn't shoot it in California, did they?
No, they couldn't shoot in California because of child labor
Wow.
laws.
Yeah.
Well, they had the kids on camera for 14 hours a day, but they weren't always working, you know. They were eating breakfast, they were eating lunch, they were playing, they were sleeping.
What do you
I-
think about Kid Nation? Is that a show
I
to
like
see?
Kid Nation because the kids actually solve problems that adults can't solve. They don't have the same ability to lie and cheat like we do. They're innocent.
Oh, wow.
They lack
How
guile.
old were the children?
They lack guile. That's the great thing about it is they come together and they form their own government, their own religious.
How old
so
were they?
They're 8 to 15.
8 to 15.
I got to tell you, though, all the controversy that's going to happen around that show and all the people that are going to come up and say, it's not politically correct, it's labor laws, all this stuff, those kids, in the amount of time that it takes to shoot that reality show, are going to learn more than they will in 2 years of their life in school and going to Little League.
Yeah, and I think adults will learn something by watching how kids handle problems.
Walt, we got to go. Tell me your two
sorry.
shows, that reality and non-reality, that people have to watch this fall.
Well, I think for reality, you might have watched Kid
Kid
Nation
Nation.
to see what the kids
My
are doing.
kids will like
I
that.
don't know. I kind of like the Bionic Woman. They're bringing her
love it.
back. She's got great body parts.
That's it.
Oh, you're killing me.
Thank you
Walt.
very much, Walt. It's always a pleasure to have you here with us.